Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Pembroke. I'm Pembroke Town Manager Bill Chenard. Going to begin this week with a discussion of meetings. Tonight at Pembroke Town Hall is the Town Memorial Committee. They're actually going to be meeting at 6 p.m. and discussing Veterans Day activities. On Monday, August 18th at 4:30 p.m., the Board of Assessors have a meeting, and then again Monday, August 18th at 7 p.m. at Pembroke Town Hall in Veterans Hall, the Zoning Board of Appeals has a meeting. So, I want to shift gears and talk about a serious item that has affected the town. We had a recycling audit at the end of July. That's where they take our loads and they calculate what the contamination rate is. We take our recycling to a waste management facility in Avon. This year, our contamination rate came in at 23%. That's really serious. It causes additional costs to the town, additional costs to the residents of the town. We need to have our contamination rate below 10%. We've been there around that number for the last 4 years. It's been a while since we've had a contamination rate in the 20s. So I want to talk about that a little bit. Please check out our website, take a look at what's available, what you can put in recycling, and don't put anything in the recycling stream or the curbside recycling stream that isn't recyclable. If you have a doubt, throw it out. Let's get it down below the 10% number. Our big contamination during the audit was plastic bags, yard waste, and food contaminated bags. So please let's work on that. I'm going to actually talk about what is recyclable and what isn't. It's real important that we get this down. I mean, it's a cost that the town can absolutely avoid. So metal food and beverage cans, just rinse them out, throw them in recycling. Plastic bottles, jars, or jugs, again, rinse them out, put the cap back on it, and throw it in recycling. Glass bottles and jars, rinse them out, throw it in recycling. Paper and cardboard, as long as it's dry and clean, throw it in the recycling. If it's cardboard, just collapse it, throw it in your recycling bin. What not to put in recycling, please don't throw this in recycling. There's no additional cost to you to throw it in the trash. So let's make sure there's no plastic bags in recycling. In fact, in some of our local retailers will actually accept plastic bags for a special recycling process. So you can bring them there or throw them in the trash. No clothing or linens. So those items you can actually bring to several of our school sites. There's collection bins there, or there's a collection bin at the rear parking lot of Pembroke Town Hall for clothing and linens. No hazardous items, so no batteries or propane tanks or chemicals. But you can take those to the town's hazardous waste collection days, free of charge. Just go on a website, sign up for a day, and bring them there. Does no cost to Pembroke residents. So no tangles. So no wires or ropes. Simply throw those in the trash. And then no food or liquid. So if there's food in a bag, if you've been to one of the local retailers or food establishments and you have food in a bag, just throw it out. Don't put it in your recycling bin. And if you have liquid in a bottle, just dump it out and then close it up and put it in your recycling bin. Let's work really hard to get that number down so that we can avoid additional cost in our curbside recycling. And then the other thing is, check out our social media section on our website. There's a complete list there, just like I just went over, that will help you with the recycling stream. So I want to shift gears a little bit now. Exciting time of year for me. High school sports, the teams are out there practicing and the games are starting in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to highlight 3 of those today. Our varsity football team has a game on August 23rd at 9 a.m. at East Bridgewater High School. Go ahead and check that out. That is a Saturday. The varsity soccer team, boys soccer, has a game on Friday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. That's a home game at Pembroke High School versus Oliver Ames. And the girls soccer has a home game on August 29th at 9 a.m. versus Rockland. So get out, check that out. It's an exciting time of year. I love high school sports, as you know, from previous, versions of this recording. So this week we're going to be hot. The heat index is scheduled to be very, very high. So just going to highlight again real quick. Community center is cold, lots of activities going on there. The library is cold, brand new HVAC units on the roof just went up a week ago. And our beaches are obviously available. You can take a dip in the lakes. We test the water every week, and all of our ponds, lakes and ponds are safe to swim in. So go ahead and do that. So that's it for this week. I will see everyone again next week. Stay safe and be happy.